You're live.
Hey everybody, and welcome to our DC Preshow for the Free Assange Vigil. I'm Andrew Smith, and I'm joined as always by Steve Poikinen. We just wanted to talk to you guys for a little bit about what we have planned for this week. I know we have it up on our website, but I just wanted to kind of have a chance to go over what we're expecting to happen over the next couple days, and then into the weeks following. But first, I did want to run through some numbers with everyone. This is day 3,560 of the illegal and arbitrary detention of Julian Assange. It is day 514 since the WikiLeaks founder was trafficked to Belmarsh prison following a $4.2 billion international monetary loan fund to the nation of Ecuador. Julian Assange has been held without rearrest since the superseding indictments were issued by William Barr's Department of Justice on June 24th for a total of 75 days. Tomorrow starts the second phase of Julian Assange's extraordinary rendition hearing. It is day 1,192 since the incarceration of Reality Winner. But as always, in our good news, it is day 173 of freedom for Chelsea Manning. As always, as it's worth mentioning, she does stream 4 days a week on Twitch, usually Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays between like 7 and 11 or something like that. But
it's true.
I just, again, wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you to everybody. This week, we're starting everything off at the Lincoln Memorial, and it's going to be from noon until 6 on site at the Lincoln Memorial, depending on the crowd size and everything. It may end up being a little shorter.
Well, what's going to happen is there's going to be like waves of people. Yeah. There's people that are going to be there around noon, people that are going to be there around 2, people that are going to get there around 4. So it's, you know, we certainly don't expect anyone to be as remotely crazy as we are to be there for all 6 hours. If you're just popping by for a little bit, bring snacks because we'll be hungry.
Eleanor Goldfield will be joining us tomorrow. She's going to be a speaker there with us. On top of being a wonderful orator, she has a written piece on Julian for spoken word. That is, she's done it before here on the Vigil, but it is essentially her statement on why the hell does it matter if you want to have a beer with this man, because everything else that he's done is so important. So I really look forward to hearing that again, as well as all of the other things. We're going to be having a projector out there playing some teach-ins. We're going to be doing some of the documentaries that have come out recently by Juan Passarelli, but also some of the other ones. We, according to our permit, do have permission to go and tie yellow ribbons all around the Lincoln Memorial.
So we are absolutely going to do that, and I'll be right back.
He will be right back.
I'm going to show you.
But we're going to have, because of the donations that we got in yesterday, actually, during the vigil that we did with Rebecca Vincent, we were able to purchase a couple pieces of upgrades for our equipment. We got 2 additional speakers that are battery powered, so we'll be able to take those with us. We were able to get a couple more arts and crafts supplies. We were able to get a cooler so that way we can have water on site with us. And we have these wonderful things. Yellow ribbon balloons.
We're going to have to tie it down. We do the rest of the show with this just floating.
Perfect.
Okay.
But yeah, Tuesday we will be at the Washington Post. Depending on how the park police feel like acting and if they want to actually follow the laws of DC, we should be able to be in Franklin Square as well, which is the park directly across the street from the Washington Post. That's gonna fly away.
Oh, thank you.
For basically more celebration and setting up the same kind of thing that we did for the Lincoln Memorial. That balloon is a wonderful idea.
Y'all having way too much fun with that balloon.
I know. Kimber was the most excited when she got to inflate it. It was phenomenal.
It was great.
It was like a coming to Jesus moment. What else? So Tuesday we will be at the Washington Post, and if the park police allow us, doing educational events in Franklin Park, right across the street. Wednesday we will be at The British Embassy.
The British Embassy.
Thursday, we are doing our first march, and I believe that is CNN to Google to Fox News. And then Friday, we are going to the Australian Embassy. Also on Wednesday, we have a special kind of educational event lined up specifically for journalists, whether they're independent or otherwise. That invitation is actually going to be going out to them here real soon. Do you want to talk about that panel for a little bit, Steve?
Yeah, so give me just a second.
Yeah.
It was actually officially organized between the recently departed Kevin Zeese and an organizer that I've been working with who lives out here named Debbie Tolson. And it's going to be Daniel Ellsberg and Chris Hedges and Jacob Goodale. Then there will be a press conference afterward. It's being organized specifically for members of the media to participate, like webinar style. We're hoping to be able to pull in a number of independent journalists and content creators, but also people that are on like the periphery of establishment media. And that'll be Wednesday at 1. We won't be live streaming that because it defeats the purpose of having journalists come in for the webinar if they can,
just watch it online.
Sort of watch it later.
But what we will do is afterwards, probably later that evening, we're going to re-release it, or we'll release it and put it out through all the channels like we normally would. So that is something that you guys will get to see, but we're trying to do that specifically to field questions from the independent media and creators themselves to help answer questions, to help guide them through the decade of propaganda that's been going on. So we're really looking forward to that. Week 2, there may be some slight changes just depending on who's still here. There should at least be 3 or 4 of us plus the other people that come and join from all the other groups that are working alongside us. We may establish a permanent location for that week, so that way the general public can come and engage with us, but also put us in some place that is very busy. So we are constantly having people walk by that we can pass flyers out to, shake people's hands, just interact with them in a more personal way than a large organized protest allows. So that's something that we're really looking forward to too. And we still have to talk with her just to confirm everything, but Misty may be able to join us for that second week here in DC as well. So we're pretty excited about that.
Hell yeah. I don't know. I'm exhausted, but also I'm amazed at the ability for you guys to like dig deep and help get us here. And oh my God, like we've got a house full of stuff that we're going to plaster Washington DC with
starting tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna go out and flyer after this, and one of us is probably gonna be up around like 4-ish.
Liz will be getting here later in the evening too. So that's something
she's leaving like now.
Yeah.
So she'll be here at like 5-ish.
Okay. So
yeah.
Right as everything's starting.
Yeah. So yeah. I'm sorry, I just caught I thought that Mad Mominon was banned from a state, which is interesting. I have a story about that, which I will tell on my show. By the way, I had a great interview with Whitney Webb today. You should go check that out.
Let's talk about that for a minute, because you guys opened with a really interesting topic. You guys were talking about how the rural people have started talking about pardoning Edward Snowden, when it's Julian Assange in this moment that is facing all of this. Not that Edward Snowden's struggle is unimportant, but that there's so much talk around pardoning Snowden that Julian's just been ultimately lost in the conversation, while at the same time the indictments against Julian are also going after and opening up legal implications for the people that helped Edward Snowden get to Russia in the first place. So that's particularly disturbing. Did you want to?
Without giving too much away, no, it is. It's a weird phenomenon, and it without without anyone running with it in, I guess, circles outside of social media, there's no direction for the conversation about pardoning Edward Snowden to go. Like, you're just stuck with, oh yeah, let's focus solely on Edward Snowden in this. And when right-wing circles do it, there's at least some mention of Julian Assange. When the left does it, or when like the progressives do it, I hesitate to even call those guys left. They're like liberals who want healthcare. Which, by the way, there's nothing wrong with wanting healthcare. I just don't want Nancy Pelosi in charge of it. The way that it's framed appears to be like intentional, and appears to serve as more of a distraction than anything resembling a segue towards a conversation about Julian Assange.
Yeah.
The short part long.
So there is one thing that I would like your guys' help with. Well, two. So the first one, Trump has a rally. I believe it's on Tuesday in North Carolina.
Winston-Salem, 7 p.m.
Yes. You need to register online to get tickets, and we need people to go there specifically and only to hand out as many free Assange posters as humanly possible. Engage issue specific about Julian, and literally get it in Trump's face or force his private security to remove it from their hands. Please, if at all possible, our North Carolina contingent is actually up here in DC with us right now. So that's fucking stupid that they decide to drop the rally right then.
And Ray McGovern's wife isn't going to let him go to a Trump rally because she's got a compromised immune system. Straight up. That's why he's not here with us right now.
Yeah. I think that's most.
Yeah.
We should be up early doing live tweeting for Julian's hearing that's coming up. It kicks off at like 4 a.m. Eastern time, which is like 9 a.m., 10 a.m. over in the UK. So make sure you guys are up. Make sure that it's happening, right? Put it out there on social media. Remember that journalists will have the video link. It's not the best solution. They're only allowing a handful of people into the courtroom, and that is a problem in and of itself. But journalists outside will be able to watch, will be able to understand and live report on what's going on. And perfectly honestly, I hope some of them have the balls to record it. Super easy. Download OBS, just run it on your computer, hit start record. Didn't hear from me. We have not heard back from the HMP ministry yet, the Ministry of Administration or whatever for the courts that told us we were the ones that we as Action for Assange were the ones that successfully campaigned them. They have not responded to let us know if we can get a ticket to the video conference yet. I'm still going to try. I'm going to email them again first thing in the morning to see if I can get someone to respond then to get us in. Due to laws and potential risks, we probably, even if we get in, will not live stream it. So I don't want anyone to think if we do, then that's what's going to happen. It will just allow us to act as journalists, but we may be able to do some kind of watch party or something. I'm not sure. First, we got to figure out if we can actually get the link to get into the video conference. So that's where it really all starts. So pretty much as soon as we wrap up, I will email Her Majesty's Prisons again just to see if we can get in there.
Yeah. Other than that, we will. Well, gosh, we'll see you tomorrow. Maybe early, maybe not. Definitely during the event.
Yeah.
Hopefully during Eleanor Goldfield's performance.
The audio. So last time, our audio was terrible.
It was really
we were
bad.
having terrible issues with actually live streaming on the ground and getting video and audio to be good. So We'll most likely end up going live more on Twitter. We are going to be hooking up with Josh to go live while we're there. But also we're going to have one camera dedicated solely to recording the entire event. So we will have an offline copy that should have good audio, good video that we can use for production purposes afterwards too. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much everything as far as what we got planned and what we have going on. We got some arts and crafts to get to inside, getting all the yellow ribbons ready. And then we're going to run over to the hipster district and put posters up everywhere.
It's true.
So
we'll also probably we're trying to get an Action for Assange AMA on Reddit. So if anyone wants to assist in that, that's cool. Please do that. And we will also probably do an additional like live stream AMA while we're here.
we'll do one with.
And real quick, Rob Juno, thank you very much for the super chat. It's going to be a short stream, so you can get back to your nap. We might even get one in.
I hope.
Ed, I haven't heard anything about Commander X, which leads me to believe that he wants it that way, because we had people check with various government agencies, spoke to his lawyer about it. She made a ton of phone calls, and he hasn't been like reported, arrested, or anything otherwise. So I would assume that he's keeping his head down, and that whenever he's getting ready, he'll pop up. But I can't confirm that. That's just a gut.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, well, sleep is relative, Rob. Like when we were here in February, we would get like maybe 3 hours of sleep a day.
We had
like,
lots of coffee.
Yeah, basically these are like minimum 20-hour days. The entire time that we're here, we just have so much shit that we need to do to get ready for each thing, and we are not kind to ourselves. We decided to do something every day and take the weekend off to work on the next week.
One thing we are going to be doing, and I need everybody's help with this, is we're going to do our best to put out a new call to action every single day in hopes of piling them up during this time to make precise actions in regards to Julian and his situation. The one, it'll most likely get put up on the website tonight. I have most of the information I need already data mined as far as email addresses go. I'm just waiting to hear back from the wonderful Rebecca Vincent to kick off the campaign for contacting congressional candidates about their stance on the Espionage Act, as well as the Reporters Without Borders proposal to change the Espionage Act specifically to allow for whistleblowing and journalism, as well as a public interest defense for those people that may be facing it right now. So that's coming. If you have ideas for actions, you can always email them in or hit us up on Twitter. We're going to be pretty much going through as much information as we can to pull out actual decisive actions that we think will make an impact during this time. So yeah, I'll look forward to that. I am going to send out a...
real quick, let me answer a question in my chat.
Yeah.
This is for We Do Not Consent. Any WikiLeaks documents on the pandemic. So the way that WikiLeaks works is whistleblowers or people who have information send it to WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks vets that information. If it passes the vetting, then they publish the documents, but they can't publish documents that they don't have. So no, there isn't anything on COVID whatsoever. But that would only be because somebody hasn't sent them anything, or if they have been sent things on it, it didn't pass the smell test. There is still a way to communicate securely with WikiLeaks. It's on their website. It's pretty self-explanatory. But that's the long and short of it.
We're going to do our best to get awesome in-person guests. Don't know how that's going to go. Last time we got Jason Burmis to join us. He's currently moving, so we're going to be doing a lot of live streaming with Jason during this time. He'll probably at least be in a stream every other day, if not more, just depending on how his schedule's looking. But please drive this home to your content, the other content creators, independent journalists that you watch.
And feel free to reach out to anyone and everyone you know in the DC area. Well, yeah, like anywhere within a few hours drive, if you can reach out to people that you know and be like, hey, you should go down for this. We're in front of the Lincoln Memorial pretty much all fucking day tomorrow. The rest of the schedule is up on the website. We are going to be at the Washington Post on Tuesday, British Embassy Wednesday, marking from CNN to Google to Fox. Friday, 9/11, we'll be in front of the Australian Embassy. We would love to have a great turnout for that. So spread the word, put it out. We love you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck to us all.
I'm Steve. That's Andrew.
Nice
This is
to meet you.
Washington, D.C. Yeah, I say that. Good luck to us all.